Welcome, my friends, to a new episode of Filmo Linguistics. This is Shadi Abu Yusuf, and in this episode, we're going to talk about a wonderful noun. We're going to talk about whatchamacallit. Okay, so let's see what we mean by this noun and how it can be used in English language. So let's go. So now let's talk in details about whatchamacallit. And first, let's check a good dictionary. Let's go to Longman, Dictionary of Contemporary English. And let's see what it says about the noun whatchamacallit. No, it says spoken at the very beginning. And when the dictionary says spoken at the very beginning, it means that the guy's trying to tell you that this word is used more in spoken English than written English. But what does the definition say? It says, a word you use when you cannot remember the name of something. So for example, if I don't remember the word mobile, then I can say, can you give me this whatchamacallit? If I don't remember the word glass, I can say, can you give me some water in the whatchamacallit? So, it is actually a noun that is used when we don't remember the name of something. So we use it instead. But what is the etymology of this noun? Let's go and check. And actually, this noun comes from this phrase, what you may call it. Now someone may ask, Shadi, and how did this happen? How did what you may call it become whatchamacallit? And let me explain that to you. And let's start by what you. Now what ends in the sound t? And you starts with the sound y. And usually when these two sounds come in contact this way, one at the end of a word and the other at the beginning, what happens is that we change the y sound and it becomes sh. So we say watch. And we say, instead of didn't you, for example, we say didn't sh, don't sh. So it's very common. So what you becomes watcher, like that. Now let's go to may. And may is pronounced with the normal diphthong a. But in connected speech, in order to make it faster, people started saying m. So the whole phrase ended up like this. Whatchamacallit, whatchamacallit, whatchamacallit. Right. Now let's see some examples from films. And let's go to the first film here. And the first one is Anomalisa. And I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Now let's see a text from that movie. Many important, whatchamacallit, endangered species, breeding programs, So it seems that the speaker forgot what to say exactly and forgot the noun he wants to use. He couldn't think of something and he started saying whatchamacallit, and then he said endangered species, breeding programs, like that. Another movie. And Kiss Kiss Bang Bang on a text. Hey Harry Lockett, I heard about you. You're the whatchamacallit, the consultant. So it seems that the speaker forgot the man's job and forgot the right word to use, so he said whatchamacallit. Now another film. Let's see this one. The Man Who Wasn't There. Let's see a text. If you're M before 6, it's the whatchamacallit? Oh, the early bird special. So the man forgot the early bird special, and that's why he used whatchamacallit. Now, whatchamacallit is not the only noun out there in English language that is used when we forget the name of something. Let's see some famous examples. So we have here thingamabob, thingy, thingamajig, and thingamy. Right. Now, my friends, let's see some more examples from native speakers using these nouns in everyday conversation. Let's go. So let's start with whatchamacallit.
We're going to start by slicing the lemons in half, and if you don't have one of those lemon squeezy whatchamacallit yippity doodad thingamajigs, you can instead use a 4-prong lemon juicer.
Oh, here's so-and-so. Oh my God, he did that horrible, whatchamacallit movie. Remember that piece of crap he did?
Paper that I was in, remember for all of you when I did that, whatchamacallit, the live broadcast thing with Lauren about where she asked me questions?
I made videos just like this, and I talked to people about wine. I told people wine tasted like whatchamacallit bars, or like when you open a racquetball case.
If you've ever seen Stonehenge or the Great Pyramids or those big whatchamacallit guys on Easter Island, you've probably wondered, how did the ancients do that?
Hosed, it was bad weather for 3 weeks, and then it was so bad. He said, it's snowing in whatchamacallit, and I said, well, where the hell is whatchamacallit? And
A burger, or can you get me a Shake Shack, or I want a whatchamacallit bar.
That cutting board, or the whatchamacallit, the chessboard, that was pretty bad.
Now let's go to a thingamabob.
This is the old standby Vicks warm mist style thingamabob.
And you want to put a thingamabob on your roof, well, you're going to have to ask UNESCO about that,
I talked to lots of entrepreneurs, and they're 6 months into writing their software program or building their thingamabob or doing whatever it is that they're going to do.
And called the Amity Project. Amity Coliseum, that thingamabob in the sky from Volume 3.
Help me to drive to the rhyming rail yard. To go faster or slower, move this thingamabob.
Then you'll see Florida over here, right? With a little peninsula thingamabob all the way up the coast.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the area where I'm going to do a comparison. See this thingamabob here?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to
look
love
at
this.
that.
Yeah.
Now some more examples for thingy.
But it's not because of the camera, it's because of the neural engine thingy underlying it that improves the image quality.
On the planet by the Business Week, Brand Week thingy that happens every year.
It happens. I mean, it was a little open mic thingy, but you're never immune from having a bad.
Wireless charging, it seems great. You plug this thingy in, and then you set this thingy on that thingy, and then bam, power.
Rib pieces back here that we can't get into.
Oh yeah, but what is this thingy here?
It looks like we gotta put some battery.
Oh, I see a vent.
So it's not like one single harpoon thingy. It's like a whole lot of them go out and grab something, like a hand.
Now more examples for thingamajig.
Made a plan. This is my plan. I put a green thingamajig marker everywhere I felt like I need to go.
We're a design company. We're a manufacturing and supply chain business. We're a community social network thingamajig.
Well, if the beep boops you're sending out from your thingamajig are encoding for sensitive information like your name and address, or heaven forbid, your passwords.
Turns out to have 620 billion base pairs of gene code inside it. So this little thingamajig has a genome that's 200 times the size of yours.
Needs, which is good for business. Maybe somebody will be replacing some thingamajig for their furnace.
If you love. And this whole thingamajig is Q&A Tuesday. You and I, A's and Q's.
React thing, right? Redux is a...
No, Redux is a framework agnostic, view independent thingamajig.
You have practiced this. You have practiced this.
Well, it's big actually. This Pika pencil thingamajig, those are great for the rough marks in rough lumber.
Atop the pin is a little glass hat doohickey, and that hat thingamajig is holding on to 4 veins.
Now let's see an example for thingamy.
For most people to know, requiring a placeholder name such as doohickey, doodad, doojigger, thingamawhatsit, thingamawhatchacallit, thingummy, gadget, widget, gilguy.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode of Filmolinguistics. And if you have any questions, don't forget, I'll be down there in the comments responding to all your questions. So don't forget to leave your comments there. This was Shadi Abu Yusuf. Bye-bye.